Welcome to another twin flame reading. This time we are using the Power of Surrender cards. We are giving a little shove and a little cut. And let's get started. Let's see what the cards have for your twin flame journey this week. And the first card is Surrender Low Self-Esteem. It says, you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. And this is a very beautiful card. It has a sunflower on the picture, and it's a very lovely, very warm flower, very warm colors. And I know that a lot of us struggle with low self-esteem in the twin flame journey. We get triggered in this place where we may feel like we are not worthy of receiving or being loved, which is exactly what the purpose of our twin flame is to allow our life to be transformed by love. And this is something that might be challenging for many of you out there on your journey, especially if you don't feel like you've been loved before, like you can trust in your relationships. And of course, this is going to come up with your twin flame as well. And having a low self-confidence or a low self-esteem is also detrimental for your union, in the sense that it can be this rock on your path, on your journey towards each other, where you might be pushing your twin flame away because, again, you don't feel worthy of them. And that's okay if this is how you feel, but know that this is not how the universe or your twin flame wants you to feel. So they might be triggering you in this place without them even being aware of it, so that you can bring love in this place and you can actually learn that you are worthy of love, that you deserve to have everything that you desire, everything that your heart desires. And identify where this low self-esteem has played tricks on you and has prevented you from really receiving everything you wanted. How many times have you said no to something like, oh no, okay, I'm fine, but in truth you were like, oh my God, I really want that. Or believing that, oh, I'm not really good enough, I haven't really done that well of a job, so I don't really deserve to be receiving this, whether it's a raise or prize or whatever that may have been in your life in the past. So as the card says, you deserve success, love, and abundance. You are a divine child of God. You are a divine being, and you are created in God's image, and God is abundant. God is loving. God is all there is, all there was, and all there ever will be. And how could you be any less than that? So this is what this first card is wanting to remind you of, is this space that it's inviting you into, is to feel in all these places where you feel like you may not be worthy of love, that you can actually find why it is that you feel like that, and how would you like to feel in this place, how would your life feel like or be like if you were to live without this thought of unworthiness or low self-esteem. I also feel like the card is a great invitation to really look at your past experiences and your past choices, because sometimes we tend to berate ourselves for choices that we made that didn't end up resulting in what we expected or wanted. And we tend to be really hard on ourselves about it. So I feel like this is a wonderful invitation that the divine and your twin flame through this card reading is inviting you into, is to release any of these heavy thoughts that are preventing you from really being open to receiving all the love, not only that you deserve, but that you deep down really desire and want. So let's take a look at the next card, and it says, surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. And this is very much tied in with the first card, because as soon as you surrender the blocks that are preventing you from receiving love, love can also come to you in the shape or form of a creative solution, a creative project, something that really sparks that light inside of you and makes you want to move forward with whatever it is that you want to do in your life, or also in your twin flame relationship. And this creativity is, like the card is saying, very tied in with imagination. Imagination and creativity are very divine energies. They are very connected to the divine. So when you're feeling on your lowest and you are blocking this energy, you're not allowing yourself to connect with one of the most powerful sources, which is the creativity that lives within you. Because let's face it, all of creation is creative. And I know it sounds redundant, but isn't that really true? Isn't the universe and everything that exists extremely creative in its solutions, in the way everything connects with each other, in the way that everything functions all together? And like this first card was reminding you of, and the second is doing the same, you are related, you are one, you are connected to this creative energy, you are connected to the divine, you are connected to divine intelligence with, again, this creative energy. And you can come up with a lot of amazing ideas and projects and even solutions to whatever problem you may be facing. So your twin flame, again, they are always inviting you to be open to receiving more love, regardless of how that love may look like right now in your life. They're here to always remind you that you are loved, that you can tap into an infinite and very abundant source of energy, of creative energy, and it will help you, of course, come up with the solutions that you may need, that you may want, if you are embarking on a new project, especially when you are starting something new. And also can be creativity in how to approach your connection with your twin flame. If you are having blocks, if you're having challenges as a couple, as two people trying to connect with each other, well, allow love to show you in a creative way how you can move past those challenges, not with control, not with forcing, but with a lot of ease and peace, so that you both, you and your twin flame, can feel like you can trust each other, like you can trust your journey, your relationship, and that makes it even easier to open up to each other and to accept each other regardless of what was or what might be. And that has also a lot to do with surrender, this low self-esteem that the first card was pointing to, is allowing yourself to be loving towards each other unconditionally, so that you can move past whatever has happened that was preventing you from coming together and actually be able to move forward as a union, as a couple, and on to the rest of your lives together as one. So let's see what the last card says. Oh, this is a very interesting one. It says, surrender the idea that you can fix someone. It is time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. And I feel like this is a very important message through this third card. Maybe this is your twin flame communicating very gently to back off, to stop trying to control them, or stop trying to fix them, or stop trying to make them get the connection and do the healing, and actually respect and honor the space that they are needing to move through their own process, through their own end of the stick in this whole dynamic, so that you can come closer together way faster. Truth is, a lot of the times, of course, we have this fear that our twin flame is going to run away from us. Maybe because of this low self-confidence or self-esteem, we believe that they are not going to love us. And then we try to go out of our way and control how that connection functions, because we are seeking some sort of validation or something from them. But the love that your twin flame has is extremely pure. And so they are always going to be pointing you to ways in which you can align to receive that purity, that love, that unconditional love they have for you. And this cannot happen when you feel like you have to fix them or change them or control them. This is actually what pushes them further away from you. And it's okay if you are just having a challenging time in being open to a deeper level of connection or intimacy with them. It's okay to be triggered in these places. Know that you can heal through this. We do it with the mirror exercise and the teachings of union. We always share in the videos in the channel. But none of these blocks, none of these upsets are there to stand in your way, but actually they are the building blocks for your union to have a solid foundation based on unconditional love, so that when you come together and you face these challenges, you are open to do it together as one, as a couple, and not because you're trying to control each other to fulfill a certain role or be in a certain way within the connection, within your union. So I hope that this reading has been helpful, that has helped you again in dissolving or maybe resolving some of the blocks that have been preventing you from coming closer to your twin flame. And of course, as always, you can check our website, claim your own personal reading. We offer a twin flame union card reading and a life purpose card reading as well for those of you who are interested in exploring your purpose in life, which is very much tied in with your twin flame journey. They are two sides of the same coin. So if you're curious about that, again, you can visit our website. You can get clear how this reading functions, what it entails, and if you would like to have a more personalized roadmap for your own journey. As always, thank you for joining me, and we will see each other in the next videos.